The night was quiet except for the steady ticking of the old wooden clock on the wall. But something felt wrong. And then, nothing. It just like that, a man breath stop, and he died. He never come into life again, but Steve's eyes moved to the clock. It had never stopped before. A cold feeling ran through him. For years, it had counted every second of his life, every sacrifice, every missed moment. And now, it was still. "Daddy, why don't you smile anymore?" Sophie's small voice broke the silence. Steve froze, surprised. His little girl was looking at him, her big eyes full of worry. His throat felt tight. How could he explain something he didn't even understand? Instead, he forced a small smile, kissed her forehead, and whispered, "Good night, sweetheart." As he walked out of her room, his chest felt heavy. He sank onto the old couch and stared at the silent clock. A lump formed in his throat. When was the last time he truly laughed, truly lived? Had he let time pass by while chasing things that didn't really matter? A memory came back, Sophie pulling his hand, asking him to play. "Later, sweetheart," he had always said, but later never came. Time passes, moment become past thought. They never come again in real life. His hands shook as he reached for the clock. Maybe it wasn't broken. Maybe it was a sign, a warning. The clock sound stop. He felt like his breath if stop next. Then what he can do nothing. He have to enjoy the life this moment, not next. He stood up quickly, his heart racing. He rushed to Sophie's room and gently shook her awake. "Sophie," he whispered. She stirred. "Tomorrow, let's go to the park, just you and me." Her sleepy eyes lit up. "Really, Daddy?" He nodded, holding back tears. "Really." For the first time in years, Steve felt something change inside him. The clock had stopped, but his life didn't have to. He still had time to change, to love, to live. And for the first time in a long time, he smiled. Like this story, we all have time, but not value it, we waste it, not spend it, not live it. I just say to you, enjoy your life. Make your goal, live your life, not spend it. This is the real truth. If you know, can you comment for this story down below, or left this moment unuseful?